Hello everyone, my name is Robert Foy. I'm a native of Texas. I went to Rice University, undergrad and MBA. I spent the last 30 years of my life in international business, working for Deloitte & Touche, the Coca-Cola Company, and Treasury Wine Estates. I have a lovely wife named Christiana, and I got 4 kids, Robert, William, Meredith, and Annabelle. I wanted to tell you a little bit more about my son Robert, age 19. He was born in Houston, and he lived all over the world. First in Hong Kong, then London, then Jakarta, and then Shanghai, where he graduated from high school. He went to Trinity University. He was absolutely excited about Trinity and happy to go there, and he loved the environment at Trinity. Robert was such an amazing and interesting kid. He loved travel. He loved Texas. He liked New York. He liked Asia. He was a big basketball player. He was the MVP of his high school senior basketball team. But most of all, he loved people. And he liked hanging out with people and having fun with people. Because Robert was so social, he loved to go to parties and meet new friends and hang out with old friends. And he started doing things which I'd characterize as risky behavior. Drinking a little bit too much alcohol, starting to take things that he shouldn't have taken. We don't know all the details, but certain pills or substances. It wasn't all the time, but it was part of that party atmosphere, and he was doing risky things he didn't need to be doing. Robert knew that he had to be more disciplined about his behavior, and he was making some real progress. At the beginning of his 4th semester starting at Trinity, he was in a great place. He was so excited about his classes. He was alert, he was excited, he was happy, and he was moving forward. Unfortunately, he did another risky behavior. In his apartment, he had gotten hold of these things called whipped cream chargers, or whippets. And if you go on the internet, they seem relatively safe in terms of long-term damage to you. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Robert experimented with a few of these, and actually, it killed him. The thing about risky behavior that leads to death that we've learned is how final it is. When Robert died, the effect on myself, Christy, his brother William, his sisters Meredith and Annabelle, I can't hardly even communicate. So many people had been touched by Robert's life. At his funeral, with more than 100 people there, everyone there cried, had to pay their respects. I really can't communicate the effect of that kind of grief. And the sad thing is that Robert had no idea at all that that kind of risky behavior could lead to death. The other thing is the lost potential. Robert was 19 years old. He was good looking. He was athletic. People loved him. He had had a great internship. He had his whole life ahead of him. And now he doesn't have any of that now. I'm definitely not trying to overburden you with my grief or to lecture you on what you should and shouldn't do. But I do really want to get across one thing, and that is the gravity of the choices you make and the importance of trying not to act out in risky ways and risky behavior. Your life and your future are so important, not only to yourself, but to your family and your friends and all the people who know you. And if you do risky things, like drink too much alcohol, like drive a car while you're intoxicated, or be a passenger in a car while you're intoxicated, or take substances which you know you shouldn't be taking, but might be dangerous or risky, you're always taking that chance, and it might be really small, that it could really harm you permanently or even kill you. And on behalf of myself and the people who love you and care about you, all I'm asking is be careful and be safe. But I wanted to end on a really positive note. Robert loved Trinity. What an amazing school and what an amazing environment. And you have your whole life at Trinity and your whole life after that ahead of you. So all I'd ask you is have fun, learn, make the most of it at Trinity, and be safe.